Hey guys, Coldbrew here. Welcome back to another raid video. If you want to pick up on at least one free summon for the summoning pool event that is popping up right now and go through the Altar of Souls and maybe get a soul for one of these champions that you might have in your collection, then this video is for you. If you are somebody who's free to play and is struggling with the spider specific event that has just popped up, then I want to show you something that many players out there don't know that is hidden within Raid's code when they've implemented the spider dungeon many years ago. Okay, so I've been playing this game for quite a while and I do know of this bug, and it's been there since forever and they didn't bother to change it. So for this specific spider tournament, you have to use teams comprised of champions from a single faction in each battle. What I will show you in this video is how to do a very easy battle and then take advantage of this hidden code within Plarium's game. And also I'll show you guys a hard mode 10 team for, let's say, players out there who have a more advanced pool of champions and they don't want to be using the strategy that I'll show at the start. So stay tuned guys, I'll show it right now. For this spider tournament, you have to use only one specific faction. Depending on the number of champions you have, you might have something that you can build a hard mode team, and that can actually work. It's a mix and match. It doesn't matter which champion you use, and that's gonna work. Okay, you need to spend about 2,500 energy, I would say, on average. So it's a little bit higher since the requirement of points is 2,100. Okay, if I remember correctly, yeah, 2,100. If you want to complete the whole thing, you'll need about 2,500 energy. So have that in mind. How are you gonna do this without investing in new champions? Then this is for you guys. If you have a look at this, let me show you. This is what Plarium has been hiding. So these are the drop rates for the dungeons. Okay, so this is the specific drop rate for the hard mode dungeons. As you can see, the 5-star chances, okay, 5-star chances are quite okay. Okay, you have like 50% chance for a 5-star rare, and then 18% chance for a 5-star epic, and then a 5% chance for a 5-star legendary at stage 20. Okay, these are together about 74% chance for a 5-star accessory to drop. So it's not good, but what you're looking for is 6 stars, right? No, if you want to complete this as easy as possible, you'll have to have a look at the lower difficulties. Stage 10 specifically, guys, of the spider dungeon has a bugged drop rate where if you compare the chances for a 5-star accessory is at 81.8%, and if you compare it to the other difficulties, lower is 12%, 18, 23, and as you go higher, then that's 40%, 45, 50, and it's proportionally getting better as you go to higher difficulties. But for stage 10, it's 81%. That's where the bug exists with the drop rate for spider, and that's what you need to take advantage of. So if I show you guys an example team that I have for stage 10, I just throw in Toshiro. He is of one affinity. Obviously, guys, you can throw in as many champions as you have of that same affinity. Stage 10 is going to be the easiest one to beat with a champion that you don't need to invest more. You just throw in your damage dealer. My Toshiro does about, I don't know, 50% of the boss's health almost, and then he just goes through and just beats the boss. So this is one of the problems for Spider Dungeon, is that you can get a brew here, and the brew obviously will not give you any points. That's 12 energy wasted. But as you're doing this over, let's say, the 2,500 energy that I've mentioned at the start, on average, you'll be getting more points. Okay, so we got a 4-star here. That's 8 points. And if we just speed things up, we do like a super raid here. We're gonna throw in 24 energy, and hopefully we'll get those 2 5-stars in a row. For example, for me to just show you the best case scenario, which be 2 5-stars. Okay. The bad thing with this, look at this, 24 energy, but this is a 1 5-star. And then 1 4-star. So 24 points for 24 energy. So that's a 1-to-1. And that's why I've mentioned you'll need a little bit more energy than the points required. So 2,100 points for the tournament completion. And you'll get your chance to do your soul summon. Should you be doing this if you're somebody who just has a lot of champions? Well, no, because you can actually build a pretty easy, I would say, at least for the good chunk of players out there. You can build a pretty easy team on stage 10 with champions that are relatively easily accessible. So I'm not talking about the 3 cold hearts. You can have any damage dealers from the Dark Elves faction, but by far this is the easiest faction that you'll be able to complete the hard mode dungeon. How does this work? Well, the way that this works is because of Lydia. She has a defense down, weekend debuff. This allows you to do a lot more damage on the small spiders. You have Mithrala, who is a support plus a hex champion. And then you have 3 straight up damage dealers with the cold hearts. The way that cold hearts work, they do enemy max health damage. And the way that this combo works is that you're killing the small spiders through hex and completing the dungeon. So this is the quickest way to complete this if you are endgame and you're looking for those mythical accessory drops. So look at this, defense down, weaken, then number 1 cold heart goes, right? We do a little bit of damage on the boss, but look at the damage on the small spiders that we do because of hex. And the boss is already at about 30% health with 18 seconds gone. So here, this will be a little bit slower because my cold hearts now need to cover through, but their damage that they're doing is pretty nice on the small spiders. And depending on your live arena bonuses, you should be able to do a lot more damage if you got the ignore defense maxed out, for example, or at least a few points in there, you'll be doing a lot more damage. But even the defense down, we can attack from my Lydia does a little bit of damage there. And this is basically your key to finishing this as, cheaply as possible. So you see here, I got 37 points for 40 energy. I got a 5-star and a 6-star. Again, you'll get way more points depending on the quality that you get. So if I got a mythical, I would have gotten way more for the energy cost. So I spent 40 energy here. I got 37 points. Again, if you compare the time I spent on 10 difficulty with this, you obviously see that it can be completed way sooner, way sooner if you do it on stage 10. But again, you won't be getting those mythicals. And for me personally, at least for my account, I don't really need the mythicals. The chances are going to be very low that 2000 energy on the spider will not actually give me something worthwhile. So I'm actually considering just doing it on stage 10, get that easily accessible rewards and just get this done, and then go through and do my summon here. Do I have all of these champions' souls? No, the best one I have is Rotos. I wish I had all of these champions on offer here, but honestly, there's some of these souls that I want to have just for the future. I want to say though that the epic souls on offer here, especially Phoenix, is amazing. So if you happen to summon something for Phoenix and you get like a 6-star, it's gonna be insane. Phoenix is one of the best single target nukers if you have got a 6-star blessing on him with the crushing rend. So have that in mind. Thank you guys for watching this video. I just wanted to make something that is easily accessible by everyone, and especially doing this on Spider 10 is something that you can take advantage of in many events that are coming in the future. This is only for Spider, by the way. This bugged thing that they have, it doesn't work for other dungeons. So if you want to consider like doing other dungeons in case something similar pops up in the future, it's not going to work the same way. In terms of the drop rates on Spider, that is the only place where on level 10 it's at 82% to get a 5-star. So here again, spending 24 energy, beating the Spider, and then I got 32. Look at that, amazing, 32 points. So you'll have to consider that. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe. I'll see you all soon.